Okay, this is for those of you that have been asking. We are going to be just reviewing very quickly mode, range, median, mean, and average. So you might want to press pause. I'll move it a little bit closer. You might want to press pause and write down this terminology: mode, range, median, mean, /average, /average. The reason I have a slash there is mean and average are the same thing. So if they're asking for the average, they're asking for the mean. So we'll do that one tomorrow. Let's just focus today. Hopefully you wrote that down. If not, rewind and write it down. We're just going to do mode, range, and median. Now, before you do anything, you have to put them in order from least to greatest. Okay, you got to remember that. I'll say it one more time. In order to do statistics, you have to line them up from order from least to greatest. What I mean is, if they give you these numbers, 3, 4, 2, 4, 5. You cannot do this until you put them in order from least to greatest. So what I do is I find the least, that's 2, and then I cross it off. Then the next larger is 3, cross it off. Then I have a 4, cross it off. Then I have another 4, cross it off, and then I have a 5. That way I'm not missing any. Now, the order matters. Now that I rewrote it, now I can do the statistics. Why can I do that? Because you can't find statistics unless you number from least to greatest. Well, now that I have least to greatest, I'm going to go over these 3 definitions. The mode. Okay, I want everybody to put your hands here, and I want you to go mode, most, mode, most, mode, most, mode, most, mode, most. And now that your parents are probably asking, what are you doing? Mode is the number that shows up the most. So what number in my list shows up the most? Well, can you see 4 showed up 2 times? Well, then that means that the mode is 4. Now, if I would have had, I'm going to erase this, but if I would have had 3 3s, well, then the mode would have been 3, but I didn't. So in this list, mode, most, the number that showed up the most was 4. So that's my mode. Range. Range. I want you to sing the song, home, home on the range. And then I want you to put your pen or your pencil here, where the deer and the antelope play. Now, why am I doing that? Because music is a great way of remembering things. But I want you to remember, to remind yourself that when you're looking at a plane, you're looking at the range. It's from one side the whole way to the other. And the range here in mathematics is what is the separation on a number line between the 2 and the 5. In other words, if I subtracted 2 from 5, what would be my range? It would be 3. So if this was a number line, and this was 2, 3, 4, and this was 5, how many spaces do I go from 3 on the range? 1, 2, 3. So now you could draw a number line and do it this way, or you can just subtract. And I think it's better that you just learn that you subtract, because when we get into decimals and percents and things like that, you might not be able to find them so neatly on a number line. Okay, and then the median. This is the fun one. How many of you have ever been driving, or none of you have been driving, but have been driving with your parents, and you'll see a notice that says, no driving on the median. So if this is the freeway, and the cars are going this way, and the cars are going this way, the median is the barrier or the grass that's in the middle. That's what the median is. So on our initial list, where it was 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5, you have to do the median dance. And the median dance is you put one finger on one, you put one finger on the other one, and you go dun 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 until you get to the middle. And the very center one, well, that's the median. Okay, we'll do this again tomorrow, but we will add average and mean. But just remember, mode is the number that shows up the most in your... Oh, and you can't do it unless you list the numbers in order from least to greatest. And after you've done that, mode is the number that shows up the most. Range, home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play. Well, then you subtract. And the median is just dun, 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 in the middle. Now, if you get two numbers in the middle, well, that's an advanced problem. We'll cover that a little bit later. But just for the basics right now, you kind of understand your mode, range, and median.